What up, y'all? A lot of you from Instagram and other social media places have been asking me about time management and how I get done everything that I do in a day, so I'm going to give you my 3 top tips for how I live the crazy life that I live and don't want to kill myself. So the first tip is going to be working backwards from your responsibilities, and what that means is that you're already going to have established responsibilities, right? We all do. You have school, you have work, you might have a full-time job. I have people coming to me all the time like, but Ashley, I can't afford to stream. I work a full-time job. To which I say, to hell with that. Yes, you can. You can do it. I've worked full time and I've streamed full time and I still hung out with friends. There's a way to do it. You just have to know how to utilize your time. You can't spend that time in bed just searching through social media. You don't have free time to just be lazy. If you want to accomplish these things and you truly want to make Twitch a thing for you and you want to be successful at it, you have to block out your time and you have to stay consistent with what you're doing. Now, the way that I did this was I am really lucky in that I don't have a full-time job. So I work for Amazon Flex, meaning my schedule is completely random. I get to choose it for the most part. There are some randomly assigned shifts, but it's very flexible. Obviously, it's Amazon Flex. So it's really easy for me to be able to fit streaming in my schedule. But because of that flexibility, it was so hard for me to find a schedule that worked for my community and for my job, for the fact that I still need to make money. So I finally settled on the fact that I'm going to be attempting to get hours, basically working from the time that I wake up until about 2 p.m. 1 p.m. is actually better. So 1 p.m. Then I go to the gym. Okay? I go to the gym 6 days a week. Then whenever I come home, I get ready. I have 1 hour to get ready, eat lunch, shower after the gym, and get ready for my Instagram live stream, which lasts 30 minutes and happens right before my Twitch stream, which lasts for 4 hours. Then at night, I record videos like this one, or I work on the other projects that I have. There is a way to do this. You just have to be smart and you have to work backwards from your responsibilities. Tip number 2. My second tip is going to be keep a list close by at all times of the things that you need to accomplish for all of these responsibilities. Keeping a list close by at all times is really important because you're going to come up with random ideas that you want to implement into your stream, into your YouTube, into your life, maybe even into your professional career. And those ideas will slip away constantly. These endeavors that I'm talking about are extremely creative, and so you're going to constantly be thinking about new things that you can implement in order to stand out. And I cannot tell you how many times I've had a great idea slip away from me because I didn't write it down. So make sure that you either have a notepad or an app on your phone is great to use so that you don't lose these ideas that come to mind. So I personally love Evernote. I got introduced to this app whenever I worked at Urban Outfitters as a department manager, but to be honest, this works for so many things. The reason that I love it is because everything is so personalized. You see, I've got different stream ideas, different video ideas, and then I have a running daily to-do list. So if something has to get pushed back, then I can just change that to-do list to Friday. Hello? If something gets pushed back, then I can just change this to-do list to Friday and I can leave that item on the to-do list. The to-do list also has future objectives that I need to take care of. So obviously it's like the 13th and I haven't done my taxes yet, and that's really stupid. Don't do that. But this is a running list of everything that I know I need to take care of for all the projects that I'm involved in. And the reason that I love this is because I don't forget things. I always have a list of what I need to accomplish with every single thing that I'm involved in, and I find that so useful. Then I also have sections for video ideas and stream ideas. Once again, very important if you are in anything creatively to write down your ideas, and Evernote just works perfectly for me. I'm able to give myself motivation as well, and I actually collect tags, so whenever I'm posting things on Instagram, I don't have to go through and re-tag everything. Based on the posts that I make, so it could be anything, and I've got a group of tags for it, and it helps out so much and saves me a ton of time, because usually whenever I am starting to go live on Instagram, I will make an Instagram post, but I am just so booked for time, it's crazy. So it really helps me in those just hectic moments. So make sure that you guys keep a list. I promise it will help you keep your brain together about everything that you're trying to do. Tip number 3. All right, guys, so my last tip is batch recording, batch processing, batch scheduling, as much as you can batch things as possible. Having a consistent schedule and streaming as much as possible is obviously highly recommended, but for those things that you need to get into whenever you're streaming, if you want to make it, like YouTube or social media, you can batch schedule those things. It is so amazing and it works wonders. So for me, I actually batch record YouTube videos. There are times whenever I have some spare time at night, so instead of being lazy, because I don't let myself be lazy, I will sit down on the couch just like this and I'll record a video that you guys have been asking for. But if I'm not doing this, and because I want to use this time for something else in the future, I'm going to start batch recording on the weekends. So Saturdays and Sundays, whenever I'm not streaming on the Desk Ladies channel, are going to be devoted to YouTube. What's up, little guy? Batch recording is awesome because it's a lot easier to edit content than it is to record it. Recording it takes a ton of time and a lot of effort, and you have to communicate and you have to vocalize and be there and be animated and do all these really interesting things so people want to watch you. You can't do that every single day, and it's just not feasible. If you're streaming on Twitch, if you're making a YouTube video, and you're doing the other 50,000 things that you have to accomplish in a day, you're segmenting your attention span and you're making it harder on yourself. So instead, what you need to do is batch record. You may want to edit it as quickly as possible just so you have stuff on the back burner, just in case you have a day where you don't feel like talking. You can also schedule out your social media by using something like Buffer or Hootsuite. I used Buffer, it's $10 a month, it's super easy, you can put in a ton of accounts, and it makes it so that you don't forget what you need to let your followers know about. So if you posted a video the night before, but the time is not efficient for you to release it to everyone, then you can put it in your Buffer, and you can release it at a specific time, and the software will actually do that for you. This makes it really easy on creators because you don't have to constantly be on social media in order to have a presence. So you're able to spend your time making your content, and you can schedule it out all at one time, and scheduling it out and doing it all at once saves you so much time in the long run, which you can use to make more content. This is the reason that batch recording or batch scheduling things is so awesome. It's because you save yourself time in the long run and you're able to contribute more. If I didn't batch record YouTube videos on the weekends, I would not have the time to do everything that I do. I'm responsible for so many communities and so many different things, and I have so much going on. If I didn't plan my days out and use these 3 tips that I'm giving you guys, I would not be able to do this. I would feel so overwhelmed, and there's no way that I would be able to maintain this for as long as I want to maintain it. So those were my 3 time management tips. 1 being working backwards from your responsibilities. 2, keeping a list close by at all times by using an application or a software like Evernote, which I love. And 3 is batch recording or batch scheduling social media and other content. I hope that this helps you, and let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this video. Leave your Twitch stream down below if you want a follow. Make sure you thumbs up and subscribe on this channel. By the way, I produce content a lot, and I would love to help you guys out with your channels. Just let me know what you need. You can email me, ashleychrist@streamcoach.tv. I'll see you next time. Bye!